I'm gonna give Kaiju a bath. So first, I'm gonna let him kind of spend some time in the water. I'm gonna clean his terrarium and kind of get everything out while he's not in there, so he's not missing it. And that way he'll come back to a clean home. Now, when I clean terrariums, I do like to use a little brush and dustpan because he sheds and flakes of shed get all over the place. So it's a nice way to kind of clean up all of that stuff. Oh, he even had a dead cricket and some bigger pieces of shed hiding in his hide. So it's nice to get their terrariums emptied out and clean so that they can have a clean space. Makes for a healthy dragon. Really, any reptile would be better off having a clean enclosure. He also decided to poo, and normally he runs away from it, but this time he did not. He just sat there. I also brought his poo into the vet today for a fecal sample because it was really watery and I was just concerning. It didn't smell really off because their poo doesn't smell good to begin with. I mean, it's poo, but it didn't smell weird, so that's good. But it was just liquidy. The sweeper that I use is just his. It's not anyone else's. It's not used for anything else. It's just used for his terrarium to clean it. So then what I'll do in his enclosure is I'll grab some F10 and I'll clean it, and then I'll rinse it down too. F10's a good all-purpose cleaner. Now if he had a parasite, then I would want to do something stronger. But he does not. Or at least, I guess I don't know yet. Now bearded dragons naturally do not smell. If they smell, it's either they walked in their poo and they need a bath, or their enclosure smells. So it's important to clean their enclosure on a regular basis. Now, he's normally more active than this, which is another reason why I sent a fecal sample to the vet. So hopefully it comes back all clear. We'll see. And I'll just post an update probably on my Facebook page to say if he's all clear. If people comment here, if they want to know, I'll respond in the comments once I have that back. Splash around. Did you just splash around? Yeah, you did. You playing in the water? So some dragons will enjoy the water and some don't. I have a rock in there so he can stabilize himself. See, they can't really see the water. Like, we can see water, they can't see it unless it's moving. So the rock kind of helps him if he doesn't feel stable. He can go on that. Now, whether or not he connects the dots or not, I've heard that helps them, but there's no way for me to confirm that with him. So, hey buddy. He also has a piece of shed that is being very stubborn on the back of his body. So hopefully that comes off too. I'm also going to use a toothbrush to kind of wipe him down. Ooh. Yep. I'm thinking about getting one of those little like computer vacuums to clean his terrarium because those little chunks of shed that he just kind of flakes off, they just kind of stay there. Like, it's hard to get them to pick up. But I think a little vacuum like that might be helpful. But that, again, is something I want to do when he's not in his enclosure because I don't want to stress him out. Stress can really make these guys sick. They really are affected by how they're feeling. I know that they can't love you, but they definitely have their opinions. Still cleaning his enclosure. I'm glad he's now moving around. I checked the temperature before I started filming. It's important to make sure that it's not too hot for them. I have a video on bathing your dragon. His name is Kaiju. I just say Buddy a lot. I named him Kaiju. And the funny thing is, after I had already named him, I felt like he looked like a Marcus to me. I don't know why, but I look at him and I go, I should have named him Marcus. But I actually named him, I decided on the name before he was here. That's why with Flacco, it took me longer because I was just trying to find a name that suited him. And I just had a really hard time. So I ended up settling on Flacco. I wonder if he ends up deciding to eat more after this because he didn't eat all of his food. He's normally pretty hungry. So I don't know what that was about today. Again, he also had a bad poo, so it's possible he's just not feeling his best. Maybe a nice bath will help. I hope he's not sick, but the fecal will help. See, it's important that he can't dunk his head underwater because they could breathe in the water and they could get hurt. Yeah, he has a little bit of shed on his leg, but it hasn't been there very long. They shed in patches, so they don't shed all at once. And his tail, I think, is going to start shedding soon. It's showing signs of that. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a toothbrush. This one is dedicated just for him, just to scrub him down. Whoops. Hi. Hey, my dude. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to start by... like I said, he walked through his poo. I want to make sure that I get his tail cleaned really nice. I don't know if you can see that at all. Okay, can we look at the underside of you? Let's see. Let's see if you need scrubbiness under there. Oh, yeah, you do. Is this... Okay, so this came off without any effort. So that's good. Let's kind of clean the underside of your body. Might give you another bath this weekend. I don't bathe them that often. I mean, they are desert creatures. But if they go through their poo, they should be washed. So the bathing doesn't take that long, to be honest, if you notice. It didn't take that long. And I got a towel for him to put him on. Chilling out. The other thing I want to do is I want to make sure he doesn't go back in sopping wet. So you can't see it, but I am drying off his tail. Hi. I'm just going to dry off the little top part of his head. I don't want to get you with that. There we go. Hey, buddy. Hey, my dude. Woo! Don't fall. Okay, I'm going to get another towel as well. Hi. Oh, my gosh. You have that little piece of that on your face. Get that off for you? Oh, yeah! We got it off. Had a little piece of... Whoops! Little piece of squash. That was his tweezers. Hi. How are you doing? Can you clean your ears, maybe? Trying to get a good angle for you guys. He's He's pretty tolerant of me. You tolerate me. You really tolerate me. Hi. Okay. All right. So, again, I just want to make sure that there's nothing in his ears. So I'm going to take a good look. Hey, buddy. He's never bit me on purpose. The only time he bit me was once he was trying to get food. Okay. So, fun fact, wrapping in a towel does not actually make them warm because they are cold-blooded. So, if you wrap them in a towel, they will actually feel kind of chilly. So what you want to do is, I'm making sure that he's dry, and then I'm going to put him in his tree. Hey, buddy. A little bit right here. And normally I don't bug the top of his head, but I just want to make sure. I think I'm seeing some wetness. Just want to get that cleared up for you. I'm sorry, dude. I'm really messing with you today. Okay, and his tail. Just kind of lightly dry it off. And now he is good to go back into his tree. All right, ready, dude? Let's go. And there he is. Nice, clean home. And food just not eaten, not deciding to eat. You ate some of it, in fairness, just not much of it. Hello. Hi. Hi, Kaiju. Hi. Oh my gosh, your face looks so clean. So clean. You really splashed around in there, huh? Well, we'll do another bath in a few days or a week or something like that. So, don't want to bathe him too much. Don't want to get him a respiratory infection or any other skin issues. They don't drink the water, and they shouldn't because it's, you know, their body's soaking in it, but hi. How you doing? Hi. See, even though he's 100% comfortable with me, he never comes to me. Unless he's glass surfing, that's different, but like I'll do this all day and he won't come to me. Hi. But if he sees I'm paying attention to somebody else, oh, he will glass surf and be like, me. Hi, buddy. Hi, Kaiju.